welcome back to Let's Try 2.0. My name is Diablo, and today, hello. That was odd. They just ran by me. Anyway, today I want to make sure that we get this sorted out a little bit better than what I've done here. Basically. So, I'm just gonna keep this as a looky-loo, as a thing that I can spy it off of. But what I think I want to do is just copy this, place it here, because this is the main part, right? So we feed back into this Kovarik system, so we can have that be forever running, except every so often we need to siphon one off. That's what this one does over here. I know. There's supposed to be wires on that. That's neither here nor there. We're going to figure it out. So every now and then, out of the 41 that come out, 40 will go back in and 1 will go this way. And we'll have to eventually find its way onto onto this belt specifically. So let's assume we've already taken care of that. Let's take these ones out of the way because we don't need them here. Do I still want them going into a box? Because eventually I'll have too many. Well, okay, I'll never have too many, but eventually I'll have extra. So I think I still want to keep the box, maybe. Yes? No? I think so. They came to say hello. Well, that's very nice. That's very nice of them indeed. You know what? I'm just gonna go like this. I'm just gonna go like this because why not, right? Why not indeed? Now, this is going to be the exit for this one. No, it's not. Why would I exit it this way? It's going to exit this way. I'm a little bit of a silly man. So ignore this one, because that was absolutely silly. Well, technically... Technically, I could flip this over like so and still have that work, and then I could go down here if I so desired, and we can have this one be here as well, because we can jump from here to here. That's not going to be a problem, and we still have this one touching those two, so I like that. Now, of course, we still need those decider combinators. Mr. Kearney says, hello today, Rocket. I don't know, sir. I'm doubtful, but I won't rule it out. I won't rule it out. Now, of course, we do want to exit this eventually this way. All right, I went for 6. I forgot about that. That's okay. That's okay. See, this one will probably have to go a lot longer than the usual 2 of the weave, because this will allow me to exit this one, which is... Red is what? I can't remember. Does it even matter? Oh, yes, it does. So red is 235. Please tell me I said that correctly. Nope, I did it wrong again. 238 is the dark one, specifically, which is supposed to go onto that one. So I would prefer it to go like, like that, right? Or something similar to that. And then this one can exit this way and go into there. Now, we can make this longer to make it work. Well, to make it work. But we don't need to right now. Of course, any extras that we get out this way, I suppose I could send this way, but we are going to get so much out of this one already. I don't really need to, I think. I don't think I need to. We'll figure it out. However, what are we going to do with this one then? Because we want to have our exit and eat it too. So I'm just going to go like this, I think. See, we can reach this, and I like that. Again, we could go higher. Problem, of course, with that is, yes, we can go higher with this one. This one would still have to be a belt in and of itself, which means, yes, we could make this go here and jump from here to here. That might be nice, actually. Maybe we do that. Maybe we go 6 like this. We elongate this to go here because we want to jump. Oops. We want to jump from here to here. And then, of course, that is just going to be there. That's going to be fine. It's neither here nor there. Is this going to be a twofer? Might have to think about that. It does, however... Oh, we can't do that. Because now we can't get this one out. Because I did not account for the limited space. Well, I mean, technically, I could still make it even and go like that, and then have this go here. Without having the need for extra undergrounds. That works. Yeah. I mean, I don't like the fact that this has a gap now, and this does not. I would like to either have all of them not have a gap, or all of them have a gap. We can still jump 2 more, I suppose. So, let me count this out, by the way. Oop. Well, whatever. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so this is max distance. So I was actually at 5. Was that true? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So if I were to actually go to 6 and go like this, that's much better. That's much better. Look at that. Gappity, gappity. Oops, that's a real build. We didn't mean that. Gappity, gappity, gap, and the rest is just it follows itself. Perfect. And this still adheres to the same principles, right? The 238 comes out here. If there is 238 in this box, nothing gets passed through this machine, so that's gonna empty out first, and then we can. So we keep that machine empty and filled again with its own supply, basically. Mr. Andrew says, just a heads up, I won't be here on Thursday. Oh no, I have to witness an emergency lighting test and check lighting levels. So it needs to be dark when I do it. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I wish you good luck. I'm obviously going to miss you, but I'm not entirely sure what that means, Mr. Andrew. An emergency lighting test? Check the lighting levels? So it needs to be dark. Well, if it's dark, how are you going to check the levels? I'm very confused. Now, obviously, I still need to make sure that all of these are connected in the proper way. Which kind of means I'm going to have to use green wire. But whatever, it's going to be what it is. Hey, look, it's our old friend Mumbles? No, why? Why? I'll mumble if I want to. What will we do today? For a moment, I read lightning. Oh, wow. You know, those emergency lights that show you the way to the fire exit. Oh, really? And also give you basic light when the power goes out. Ah. No, I did not know. Well, I know now. I understand what you're saying. Because that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, all right. Emergency lights have a 3-hour battery, so I have to check after they have been running for 2 hours and 59 minutes that they're still working and providing the correct light levels. Really? So you have to be in the dark for 3 hours. That sucks. Well, I wish you luck then, sir. I wish you all the best with that. Here's what I'll do with this, actually. I think I'm just going to smush it in here. I know that I've got some extra space in here, and I could have, like, 4 of these nice and neat in here, but I think what I'll do, because I've got this space right here as well, which is actually really close to these arms. So if I just go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that and just make, well, maybe turn them around, I'm not entirely sure yet, and then just make sure they're connected to the right thing, I think that's the way to go, because this is where the action's happening, and this is just a way out to feed these two, yeah? So I think that's what I want to do. Now, where do we start, though? This was the output box, and the output box is actually connected to every combinator there is. The input for every combinator there is. So that's quite the easy setup then. That is quite the easy setup. And that's the output box. Now, I could turn... No, I could not turn this around. I was going to say I could have the output box up here, or rather this one there, and then, but I can't because I need to go either this way or that way, depending on what we've counted, right? I'm always in the dark and fed on bullshit. I must be a mushroom, says Mr. Andrew. Alright. And then Mr. Abscotty, of course, answers with, I always knew you were a fun guy. Alright. Anyway. let's get this started. This is the apologies for that. This is the counter for over 41. This is the counter for over 2. So this takes these two are responsible for moving everything that is between 2 and 41 over to this box, so it can be pushed in. So basically 2 up to 40 is basically being pushed back into the machine. These two then should be everything over 41, yes, and if there's only one left. So if we have eventually, which will happen, I don't know, 62 in this box, then everything beyond 41 will get pushed this way. So the intent here is clear, yeah? We'll do this one first and get that one up here. We'll do this one second, so we go everything above 2, everything above 41, and then we get the 1, yeah, everything. Should I do the 1 at the bottom then? Does that make sense? I don't know. Well, if this is 1, yeah, sure, why not? And this is everything over 41, yeah? This is everything under 40... Wait, are they the same? Wait, they should not be the same. Am I going nuts? Am I going nuts? They should not be the same. Did I copy the wrong one? Bigger. Oh, bigger. Wait, shouldn't this be smaller then? No, okay, no, because they're pointing at different things. Never mind. Whoops, almost lost my way there. So, everything is connected on the input side to the same box, yeah? Makes it a lot cleaner than this as well, by the way. And now I just need to make sure that I get the right outputs connected to the right arms, and then it should all just work. Let me just make sure these ones are connected to these two, and this one's connected to those two. So yeah, this is not connected anywhere. Yeah, I think that's correct. So everything that needs to be siphoned away are supposed to go to these two, which means that this arm is supposed to go there, right? So we got that. Oh, we can't actually show that. That's fine. And we got this arm, which needs to feed back into the system, which is this one technically. Will go and connect to these two outputs. Yeah, it's a lot cleaner. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Very nice, very clean. In fact, if I go not like this, but like this, you get nice 3 little lines there. And we still have everything connected. Very nice indeed. I believe that's correct, and otherwise we can always correct it later on. How high is your psilocybin level? I have no idea. I just had a stroke. Godzilla just had a stroke reading that. Not that I'm Godzilla, by the way, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Ooh, right. I kind of forgot about power, though. Well, technically I can move this one here. Like so. And then I can move this one here. Oh, right. I can't do that there. Then we get crookedness. I can't deal with crookedness. Well, I can if I just cheat. I mean, make different choices. Because I can have this one be here and not be here. That's a definite different choice. Which also means, by the way, I can have this be a little bit different as well. Which I am unhappy about. Because that is... Oh, right. You would not be there then. That is absolutely fair. That would be a straight line. That would be anywhere from here to shining here. I can't do the entire thing, can I? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arms in this one, so I can't even do like half and half. So there has to be a choice, so I'll make this choice then. That's fine. I could, of course, pretend I have 6 arms and do 3 and 3 if I so desired, but it would make everything a little bit more symmetrical. Actually, yes, that's what I'm going to do. So if I go here and just pretend we start over here and then we go here, and that should work. So you've got 3, well, we would have 3 arms here, but we don't. Over here, I could technically still have that if I put my waist on the one. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. You can't make me. Now, what's the next step? That's that one. Right. If we move this here and that there, logic would dictate that this needs to be here. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get away with that unless we get a little bit crazy. Oh, poop, you're supposed to be with that one, not with that one. Dang it! I was hoping to move this one actually down here. I thought it was part of this machine and I could move it down here and just take that away and have that space there, but I can't, can I? Well, I still can. It's a little bit it's a little bit But if I go here and if I go here, now we've got room. It's not the nicest, but it works. It works. Yeah. And then we've got everything nice and neat, and oh, you're in the wrong spot. Well, that's fine. We can always go like that. Actually, if we go like that, we do need to have straight lines, so we want to go like that. Does this not touch now? Oh, it does touch, but we've got these ones in the way. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That will sort itself out. That is the... Oh. Is the roots of mushrooms. I thought that was mycelial. Alright. It's the active ingredient in magic mushrooms. Ah. Psilocybin. Okay. Got it. Got it. Sure. Red underground on waist goes somewhere. Oh, this is pointing at... See, that's the problem. Normally, this points up, which is what I was calculating with. Normally, this points up and needs to... Actually, shoot, we still need to connect that. We haven't connected that. Now, we are going down because we are storing it first before we get our first 40 235s out. 238s out. What is it again? God dang it. 235s. I said it correctly this time. Yeah, we still haven't actually exited this and made it part of that, have we? Oops, I guess. Well, that changes things. Okay, fine. Dang. How do I solve that? Well, I mean, technically that should not be too difficult, because we can jump from here to here. Have a blibbity-bloop there. Of course we would... oops, of course we would go like this. This would be the light one, this one. Yeah. So we don't mess that up. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we mess it up. Or whatever. We don't want to mess that up. So that could be there, which means this one could be anywhere. I mean, that should be fine. See, this is what you get for trying to squeeze it all together. That's okay. And the same, I think, we can do for this one. I think we actually... I want to go down then. See, I want these be in the same spot. I can't do that, dang it. Well, I can if I go like this, I suppose. And then I'm just going to click. And then boop. And then... Oh, but then how do I... Okay. All right. If I do this... See, normally this would go out here, like I said. That's okay. We can go in through there, out through there. We can even just go in here and just have that be on top, right? And have this be the lower end. That should be fine. I can't make these be in the same spot. That's the only thing I can't do. Because I can't have it here. Because we need to have that Yeah, we need to have that stop there. I could make the stop earlier, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not indeed? I said, sir. If I go here or here, it doesn't really matter. I could... Yeah, why not? Okay, let's do that. I do like that idea, actually. So if that one's there, we copy that over to there. This will become nothing, because that will go there. I'm doing this one because that's one step away from this beacon, and that's one step away from that beacon, so it's a little bit more balanced. We still have to decide which one goes where, technically, but I think what I'll do is actually have this be the short one, which means we can make this the short one, and everything makes more sense when it's short. No, wait, what? And then we can move this one down, because we can have this one be here. Yeah, and that one fits in there, and this one fits in here, and that goes out here. It's a good thing that I didn't use this space for my combinators, by the way, because I don't have that space, to be pretty sure. I'm going to break this and place it here, and place this here, and go up there and take that away. Now everything's smushed, and I like smushed things. Of course we do the same thing here, except for the other color now, the 230, whatever this is, 238, and push that in. Oh, that's interesting. Well, we can move this down, and we can move that down. It's going to be fine. I did that the wrong way around, of course, but that's neither here nor there. If I copy this over to that one, that should remember what it's doing. So if I now place this one here, oops, daisy. If I place this one here, do that, take this away, make that a straight bit, get this connected, wait, this connected to that, and then copy that over to there. We should have, yeah. Perfect, and then that can be a normal one without any settings. Perfect. Oh, oops. And that one, of course, there. And they're still next to each other, and it still fits. My God, it's perfect. Okay, so now that we've got all of this sorted out, and all of these sorted out, making sure that we only expel one at a time to be used in either that one or that one, and the rest goes back in to start the process all over again, whilst getting more, by the way. Yeah, we still have a little bit of an issue on this side. Then again, you know what? I'm going to ignore that. Yeah, that will make this go get stuck really fast. But at the same time, I don't really care. Yeah, that's just how I roll. So, we don't want to go down, we want to go up, right? Right, so we don't have to deal with this. This, I mean, oh, shoot. How do I get this one to go up? Poopsicle sticks. I may have celebrated a little bit. Actually, no, because I can still let this go round and go up this way. That's going to be fine. I don't even want to think about that. Is there a problem with trains? I don't think so, but let's have a look. That train... I mean, the problem is that we don't have enough of them. Hello? Oh, you need to be repaired? Well, that's too bad for you. Hello? That's our big ball of biters. Clicky. Oh, there's no ammo? Oh, poopy. Okay, never mind. Lasers will take care of that. The only problem we have, really, with trains right now is that we don't have enough of them. That's basically what it comes down to. Wait, which one is this? This one? You are quite... Oh, I see. Yeah, it's just a train. We haven't connected this to anything, so this is not emptying out. That's not really the problem. I think the problem here is that we don't have enough trains to pick up this, right? Because this should be... Yeah, no, actually, interesting. Why is this saying... Why would this be... I'm a little bit confused as to why this is actually... Oh, because it... No, I'm not. Okay, the other way around. It's requesting stuff, but there's no station that has the stuff. That's why it's giving that alert. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I will add more trains eventually. So, where were we? We were nearly done with our nuclear fuel, which I really want to have because we need to have more power. How much? Yeah, power is fine for now, but still, power could be better. Power could definitely be better. So, that being said, I think this is what we what we needed, right? Where's the... Wait, did I not already finish the Kovarik stuff? Yeah. Oh, right, but that's this one. Oops. My bad. We haven't... This one is doing the actual uranium fuel. I think this is it. Unless anyone sees anything that I've been missing or have forgotten to think about, I think I've got everything set up correctly. I think. Yeah, this needs to be uranium, so that needs to be the same as that one. So click, that's done. And then this eventually just cleans up, right, and pushes back in here. And then just gets combined with that one and pushes in. Doesn't really need to have a priority on the inputs. Doesn't really care. Don't really care. I do want to have the output priority, of course, because we want to keep those outsides clean. But yeah, hello. Do we have any lasers here? Yes, we do. Do we have the reach? Yes, we do. Goodbye. All right, let's copy this and try to place this in the correct. Hey, you're not supposed to be there. Go away. In the correct spot. Now, distance-wise, oh, right. I only did a thingamabob distance away. Right, all right, all right. Let's go here. Take this away. Make this into a straight line. There you go. Line it with the top of that. And then, oops, and then go line it with the top of that. There you go. All right, perfect. Absolutely. Robots should be able to start building this, yes? Well, no, maybe? Ah, yes, look at that. Very nice. I like it. I like it. Which in turn means we do not need any of this nonsense right here, so we shall delete it and take it away. We've got our, you know, blueprints for these things anyway, so if I find out that the thingamabobs are wrong, the combinators, I will just change it. I will just update it. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. So this is going to get stuck real fast. That's absolutely okay. Have I built... Oh, I may have jumped the gun here a little bit. I may have jumped the gun just a smidge. No, I have not built any centrifuges. Do I want to build a machine that builds centrifuges? Because I'm not going to make more than this. At least not for now. So no, I don't think I will. No, I'm just going to make the, whatever, 12, 14 of them that I need to have. Okay, that's fine. How much do I need? Okay, that's a lot of concrete though. Wait, what? Was that always concrete? Because I don't think I'm building that. Oh, and my starter is gone. I'm sure I'm not building that anywhere. Interesting, yes. I need water for that. And iron ore. Now, iron ore I've got over here. Water I've got maybe no. Huh, I'm going to have to bring in some water. Yes. Yes, there was always concrete in centrifuges, as far as I remember. I know that it was there for the nuclear reactor, but I did not remember it for the other one. We do have water here, do we not? Because this, yeah. So if we just abuse that a little bit. Yeah, I mean, why not? Just for now. Just for now. Okay, let's go over here. Let's start making some concrete in here. We don't need... Well, I mean, I don't need a lot. That's a lie. We kind of need a lot, but that's neither here nor there. I'm looking at the wrong concrete. I need this one. Perfect. Right, stone bricks. Okay, if we select this, Water can come in from the side, and this one can come in from there, and then just go like that, right? And then we can output that there. That's fine, or lower, I don't really care. We still have to have stone bricks going in. Now, stone bricks, we can have some smelting here. Eventually, I'll have proper concrete setup in the mall, but for now, we don't have that. So we want to get some, basically, and we're gonna get some. We want to get some over here. So I'm going to. How much do I need? It's an interesting question. At least I think it's an interesting question. Let's have a look. This requires 5 stone bricks every 10 seconds. So not too bad. 1 brick per 2 seconds. I'm not entirely sure how fast we're making bricks, but I'm guessing we don't need as many. So here's what I'll do. Actually, I'll make this the input. I'll make this the output. We can actually make this the output. We need power here anyway, so who cares? This, we need to see how far... where's the water coming from? The water's coming from at least this line. So yeah, from out there, that's absolutely okay. We can make this as long as we... Oops. As long as we want. There we go. Somewhere over here. That's not very far, and I was hoping that it would be further. But that's neither here nor there. I need some smelting happening. Alright, we'll make some smelting happening in the middle of this, because why not? Let's go for... Yes, 4. 4 sounds like the right number of smelting. That's probably too much, but then again... this is temporary anyway, so it's fine. Let's get some belts in here. Let's get some... Oh, I can actually build that. That's fine. Let's get some belts out here. I need to jump. I said... Thank you. Actually, I'll do max distance because that looks nicer. Ooh, wrong way. That's the way. So that's going to be the input. We have to have a box there. There you go, for the output. Perfect. Of course, I do need to have a temporary power line here. Can I like... Yeah, okay, that works. Perfect. All right, cool. So that works deliciously. I'll get this one in here as well. There we go. All right, cool. So all I got to do now is get me some water and get me some stone. Stone is actually the easiest one. That was actually... Stop moving. Actually, that was actually very lucky because we're in a spot where the balancer does not, in fact, have any sideways undergrounds, which is very nice. Alright, cool. In order to steal this, I think I don't want to do this way because that seems a little bit weird and silly. Why? I'm a little bit upset about the placement of this. Let me just, if I go and line this up here. Yeah, that corner doesn't work, does it? That kind of sucks. If I line it up at least with these ones, that would work. Ah, I see. I see. It's because of these ones. Then I should have probably moved these ones up. Should I move these ones up? I mean, that might fudge us up with the undergrounds that we just placed down. Actually, it won't. Like that. Sorry, like that. Will that fudge us up? No. So if we move this here, at least all the balances will be at the same level. And we're not siphoning anything off. Oh, we are. Hold on. Dang it. Okay, I'm not changing anything. Of course, this is pointing in the wrong direction. Of course, this needs to still be upgraded, but yeah, we can do that whenever. We can do that whenever. But the most important thing is I need to get stone. I don't have any poop. Okay, well, oh, no, not yellow whatsoever. Never mind. I thought I ran out of blue belts, which would have been very strange indeed. Alright, so that goes in there. Perfect. That can siphon off all those belts. We need some power in here, actually. So I cannot make this happen for both sides. So it's fine. Again, because it's temporary, I will allow that, which means we do not, in fact, need that one. Okay, so that's lots of bricks going in. That should not be a problem anymore. No, well, yes, we still need water. Okay, let's get the water from here. Just gonna run this straight up, and we'll see what's happening, where we end up. Perfect. Ooh, this is gonna get stupid. Right. I hate. Loathe entirely. I think this is okay. We'll go like this, we'll go like this, and we'll go like that. Hopefully this won't get too long, but I don't think so. There you go. Perfect. Alright, there's our concrete being made, so we can actually get some... Hello, you need to be faster. So we can actually get our centrifuges out. Or built. I need 100? Oh, damn it. Hey, I already got 17 concrete from something. Interesting. Alright, oh, that builds per 10. Right. Not the best. Right, so like I said, I need red chips and I need steel. Lots of it. Because I want 14 of them. That means I need 700 steel. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot. Alright, I'm just gonna save everything up here. First things first. Some steel, please. 700 bits of it. Or was it 350? Well, now I've got 700, so there you go. Get used to it. There you go. Perfect. Okay, what was the other one? Ooh, the red chips, right? Ooh, 100. 1400 gear wheels. Well, here we go. There you... Almost. There you go. That's 1400 gear wheels. There you go. Perfect. All for one and one for all. I should have placed that box closer by, because then I can have it be auto-build. Yeah. That's fine. I would like you and you to go in there, and then the rest of you to go in there as well, and then I would like to have an arm. Thank you very much. Is that a... Yes. And then we would like to build this one. Can we still make that faster? Yes, we can. Now, what did I need for red chips? Was that another 700? Whoops, this one. No, another 1400. And then 1400 concrete, which I could technically just push straight on in, right? We'll see in a moment. First things first, 1400 red, if you please. Which means seven stacks, actually, because we only have... Or there's 200 in there, so there's 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks. There you go. That is the 1400. There we are. The 1400 that we need for that. Very nice. Very good. Very good indeed. And then the only thing missing is this lovely concrete over here. There you go. And there's our... Oh, hello. We got some research to do. What shall we research next? We don't actually technically have a rocket yet, so we can't do any space science yet, which is these ones. So I'm guessing, is this now an infinite one or not? It's technically not. It did increase. I believe there were only 3 in 1.1, right? Not 6? I could be wrong about that. I mean, I've been wrong about a lot of things. Actually, arms upgrade is very nice to have. Let's do that one. Yeah, let's do the arms upgrade, because I like that. And of course, we can then also maybe do... Oh, I'd like to have that one very much. I guess we can do better bullets. I don't really need better bullets. What is this? Oh, core liquefaction. Yeah, I don't need that. Better brakes? I mean, yeah, sure. Better brakes is a thing we can do. Sure, why not? Let's do better brakes. There you go. All right, what was I doing? Right, output box. There you go. Perfect. I've made one. Are you kidding me right now? I've made one. Done one. All right, we'll export this here because I don't want to be waiting for this to work. I mean, let the robots or let the automation happen, yeah? But we are in fact ready to start building this because we've got one now. Wait, did I not just pick one up? Am I nuts? I may be nuts, but that's neither here nor there. I did not. Wait, I'm pretty sure I picked one up. What the hell? Are you... Come back here with my stuff, you jerk. I'll determine where it's supposed to go. Absolute dinky toy of a robot. Right, I want that one to go first. Thank you very much. And of course we'll want some power in here. Oh, that's already been placed. Thank you. Alright, we'll start producing that once we get our uranium connected, which is the next thing, of course, that we need to do. These boxes are here to pick that up. Perfect. Now, I need to get rid of that one robot. Clicky. There we go. Yeah, go away. Fly away. Nobody likes you. Right. Our uranium. So, uranium was going to be on the outside of... Yeah, the top side, actually. Interesting. Okay. Technically, I would have to jump this, right? So, it's a little unfortunate. I'm going to get a lot of stone in my pocket, but that's neither here nor there. Let's extend this uranium. Is that the smartest thing, though? Yeah, let's do that anyway. It is what it is, I suppose. And let's see where we end up, because I don't think... Because this ended up right on the rail section, right? Yeah. See, I was afraid of that. Which then, in turn, means we will have to do something like this in order to make that function correctly. The question is then, do I want to have... Oh, these pipes need to be in a different position. Do I want to have two of them coming in, or will I just... Yeah. Or will I just take one in and divide it over those two rows of machines? I think that's okay. I think that's okay. The robot took it? Yeah. You already determined where it's supposed to go. That's what those blue things are for. Yes, but more specifically than that even. So if I take this, we will need to have both here anyway. I obviously want to have this be, you know, symmetrical to that. But now I want to have, this one here, so I can have just one output. And I'll choose, yeah, I'll choose the right side, left side, well, left side here, right side for the viewer, yeah, to exit that this way. And we'll go down here and just jump. We'll keep a distance as we've always done. I think that's the smart thing to do. This will get auto build. I think I'll just let this auto build as well, because it's going to be exactly the same anyway. Of course, you don't get to get there, but you get to get there, and you need to be there anyway. Then you don't need to... we'll have to think about this one, actually, because we do want to have that center connection. There's some choices to be made there, I suppose. I will also... Oops, wrong one. I will also place this one down, because I can, basically, and let that be built. This will instantly start to unload this station, which... Is this actually set up? Yeah, this is correctly set up. Perfect. It's already got some stuff in it, so we should see this work automatically. Why are you without power? That is extremely strange to me. So I'm just going to go like this just for now. It's not going to... Actually, this is not connected to anything. Why would I want to have this here? Is there any rationale for that? I mean, yes, this makes sense. Actually, it doesn't anymore now that everything's been built. It doesn't really anymore. I don't need them anymore. And I don't want to have my connection to the outside be there, right? I don't think that's smart. Oh, boy. I need to have a gun in this vicinity right here. Oh, hello. How fast do you die? Really, really fast. Oh, wow. There's like loads of biters all along this wall. There and there. Very nice. And there and there. Very nice. Yeah, I like it. Now, what was I doing again? Oh. Oh, hello. From whence will the bullet come? From the top. Okay. Perfect. Okay, we will get some coming in, but apparently, obviously not as much as the... are they coming back? Idiots. Alright, we should have one more bullet hitting right there. Perfect. Okay, so we've thinned that out. Yeah, we definitely want to start working on more defenses there, yeah? Ooh, look at that. Yay, it's working. It's working. Very nice. So full of spice. Alright, cool. That will do. That will do indeed. Oh, I haven't actually connected anything yet. Poop. Sorry about that. I'm awake. I'm awake. We need to have that be there, but not be there. Go away. Actually, no. We cannot combine these ones. What are you thinking? I'm just gonna need a straight line all the way to the back. So here we go. Ow, poopy. Robots will take care of that. Yes, hopefully. Maybe no. Maybe yes. They are not... Ooh, it's almost lighting up. Screw it. Okay, there. Now, this is the top step. So, technically, I kind of forgot to take out these ones. I don't entirely know why I forgot about that, but, you know. It's an easy fix. It's still... actually, you know what? Screw it. I'll do it. There you go. Brilliant. See, I did it there. See, I did it there. I just forgot these three for some strange reason. Alright, let's run this. Oh, and I forgot it for the plastics. Dang it. Well, it is what it is. Now I'm going to pick up a lot of plastics. I'm going to have to do a lot of... even distributing all over this factory to get rid of my excess stuff later on. Alright, let's run all the way to the back. We should be able to now. And even further we go. You seem to have a lack of coal on your belts around the area. We'll check that out, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Very, very appreciative of that. I need to... Wait a minute. You're not aligned at all. You were lying to me. Oh, man. It always happens. This always happens. Stupid games. Lying to me. Oh, I can actually place these down. And then just have that. And this one needs to move up as well. Boing. Alright, cool. So we are going to connect this one first. Wait. Lest I do anything incorrectly, I should have one that actually pushes as far as I can find it. So this seems to be the right one. If I go all the way here, I can just line that up. And lay that down. And the robots... I don't need these in-betweenies right now. And the robots will take care of the rest. Oi! Dang it. Is it now in the right spot or not? Yes, it is. Perfect. So that'll get built. And built. And that needs to go there. And that needs to go nowhere. And go... Wow, poopy. There you go. Alright, fine. Build that, please. Now, where is my line? Here it is. Of course, I do want to make sure that I don't mess this up again. So, from here, we will go up, and I know there's a bridge there that we don't technically need, but I'll take it away in a moment. And up to there, yes? Which should be somewhere around here. Yeah. Yeah, that works deliciously. Okay. We'll take anything in between away, because we don't technically need it. There's 6 here, so this is a bit bigger. That's correct. And this is correct as well. I think we've done it. I think we've done it. Oh, poop sickle sticks. Why is it yellow? Oh, God. Hold on. I gotta be fast with this one. Actually, I can be faster if I just go swoosh. There we go. Solved it. Alright, that gets that in, and that gets the Kovarik system, well, at least the first part of it, up and running. And then we can start to make our 235s, etc. Oh, look at that! More and more are getting... Oh. There we go. I forgot about that one. Getting placed, which is good. I mean, it's a shame that these are now here. It's nice that these are already there, by the way. But these will come soon enough. Eventually, we'll also have to have something here, right? Which technically would require waste product to go in. Where that is coming from, I'm not yet sure. We are taking away our defenses here because obviously we need a little bit more defense over here. There we go. That seems okay because we got that corner there. We got that corner there. Should be okay. And we can start on the next project because this is the... Hello. Right on time. Did you see that? Are they actually going to... Really? 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 Follow me, please. What is this? An alert? A train cannot find a path to the destination. See the map for more details. I've never seen this alert before. Hello? Left click on send... Wait, oops. Sorry. Wait, I want to see that again. Hold on. Left click to center on the train. Right click to center on the inaccessible stop. I like this. Oh, I see what this... Ah, yeah, this... We never finished this track because, you know, it's going to be forever before that actually empties out. But... This is a nice feature. This is a nice... I like this very much. Yeah, see, I don't hate everything about 2.0. I like this. I like this. This is a good feature. Yeah, this is very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay. Now, of course, the next part, ladies and gentlemen, is taking these away because they're in the way. Is placing the... Hey! This never got placed. That's odd. Is placing this down. Making sure we have got the next one already so we know where this one's supposed to go. And trying to figure out what the new part of our mall is going to be. And was it this one? Yeah. I believe this one was the one that we just did, but I would like to have the next one, which is this one. Yeah. Nuclear power generation. Obviously, this is just a guideline, not an actual... I'm just going to plonk it down and this is what we're going to build. But how can we make this work? Is there anything shared between these two? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. Although the iron's going here and then going through because it needs to go to these two. That's fine. This one's sharing its concrete though. So yeah, we are sharing a little bit. So we have to keep that in mind. I would actually prefer... Oh, interesting. Right. Because we need to smelt some bricks to get that concrete and then divide it amongst these two. Which I would obviously want to have that one in between, but then I'd have to get my bricks into that center machine. I think I'm going to reorder this. I might not, though, because it is nice and evenly distributed. Distributed? Whatever. Although, realistically, it doesn't really matter if I have this one be here or there, I think. Because I've got no steel on this side. So it does really matter. Okay, well in that case, we just need to split it up. No output on the right. Uranium processor, it seems. I mean, there is, but... Ooh, poop sickle sticks. I forgot something. Use filter. I forgot to set the filters, dang it. This needs to be that filter, which 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 needs to be these two filters. Good. Poop sickle sticks. That is incorrect, what I've done here, because we need to turn that around. Yeah. Okay. Well, shoot. This needs to use a filter, but this needs to 238, which means everything that is now going into red needs the 238. I was under the impression this was already all pointing. It is already pointing in this direction. Except for that one. Alright, so we should have some... Ooh! Look at that! Wait, how is it over here now? Because this is the wrong color. Perfect. That is what I would like to see. Thank you very much. Alright, so we already have some 230, whatever the hell number that is, over there. Very nice. And the rest can just go in here. Perfect. Very perfect. Okay. Yeah, so I forgot about the filters, which I need to do over here as well. So we're going to do that one. Everything red is going to be... Because that's the same, right? Yeah. That is exactly the same. And then 230A or 5 or whatever number it is going to go that way. Yeah. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4... There. 5 outputs. I forgot about this one. Clearly. That does not allow this power to be here. Because I can output that one, but then how do I output this one? Actually, I can just go like that. And go like that. That's fine. That one. Thank you. Top right. You said top right, Mr. Nodded. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I think bricks get fired or eventually baked. Smelting is something else. It's a smelter. It's fine. I mean, you're probably right. Well, poop sickle sticks. Which are actually now available in chat. So I cannot have my power I needed to. That's really unfortunate. So I'm going to have to figure out if I can get... I mean, that one's fine. It's the this is the spot that's wrong-o. Well, it doesn't have to be. Here's the solution. If I were to elongate this that way, ignore that one, of course, and then we've got that one going in there and there. That's good. This would have to be a red, because now if I move this here, I can have this exit be there. No. Well, yes, if I go down one, I can have this exit be here and have both work still. Is it the prettiest? No, it's definitely not the prettiest. Does it function? Yes, it does. Of course, this is now 3, which I don't do, so this will become 4. This is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is absolutely hideous, so we'll go for 6. Does this not line up anymore? I guess it doesn't, but I'd rather have 6 than not lining up. Of course, we do still then have to figure out... Well, I mean, there's not much figuring out. There it is. If I move this one back here, is that nicer looking? Doesn't really matter, does it? I'm going to leave it the way it is. It's fine. Okay, do we have 2 already? No, we don't have 2 already. That's unfortunate. It always takes too long. That first one was really fast, though. That was highly unusual anyway. Okay, well, I guess we can also then, just because we've got these ones already built... Ooh, hold on. I just realized something. No, that should be fine. Let me just check. Because this should not have more materials to build more. So we shouldn't be overbuilding this. We're overbuilding a few of these concrete things and bricks. I can use those later anyway. So I really don't care about those at all. So... in light of the fact that this is now functioning, I could connect this, but realistically we can't get these ones out. I mean, I can fake that a little bit, right? For now, I'll get one stuck, but that's okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get this one down here. Let's copy this. All the way down. Let's make sure that lines up. Brilliant. Robots will place that down. I do not need anything special. You can see it hardly moves anyway. We'll place this down here. We'll double up on that. And then eventually, obviously, we want to have this go in there as well. But we'll figure that one out when we get there. The design for uranium is wrong, says Mr. Abiscotti. You cannot output one of the centrifuges. Clearly time to delete the base and start again. I think you're right, sir. So let's go ahead. I'll start by deleting this. And, oh, wait. I just changed my mind. Yeah, you fell for that one. April Fools. Sorry about that. We can still get this out. Yeah, we can still get this out. Yes, this will get stuck once we have 235 that we can't output. But I don't care. I'll have the other 4 still functioning, trying to create... trying to create that elusive 40 times 235. It is 235, right? Please tell me I'm right now. Yes, okay, 235. Which we only have 1. See, now we've got loads of machines working for this. And since we can... The most that's coming out of this is the 238... We can export that, so as long as this hasn't created a 235, this will be working just as hard to find one. I'm very happy about this result. How much have we built already? Or created already? 280 to be exact. Like I said, experience tells me that I need about 2.5 to 3 boxes before we have that 40 number reached. Hence the 4 boxes here, because, you know, it's on average. It could be a little bit more. It could be a little bit less. So having a little bit over extra space there is just going to be very nice. Now, like I was saying, once I do have that up and running and I can get my nuclear power up and running, I'll have to have some nuclear power built. Longboy next to the substation points up. Could put on belt. Longboy next to substation. Point. Oh, what? Mr. Nodded has another idea. We go back before we actually look at the rest. Wise men say... If I have a Longboy and I place it where? Pointing up? I don't get it. Pointing up. Top right again. Dang it, what are you talking about? Oh, right. Oh, right, I was working on power. Dang it. I completely forgot about that. It's not that I forgot that I was working on power. It's just that you guys were too much of a squirrel. Yes, exactly, Mr. Abiscotti. A squirrel feed for me to not... I cannot ignore. I cannot ignore. Oh, well, poop. There's... Okay, that's... we'll have to deal with that later. Well, once we've got that, actually, we don't need to ignore 238. 235. Dang it. Because I can just go like this. Look at that. I can have my arm and well, never mind. I would like you to have that. I would like you to be set up like this. And there's no power here. Why? Ah, there we go. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, is there 2 now? There's still not 2. What are you doing? Work better. Dang it. See, I told you that first one was really optimistically fast. Alright, well, that's still not working, that one, which I've already solved, actually. I just haven't built it yet. This one's different, so we won't change that. But this one now needs to have a blibbity bloop, right? I don't have these? Oh. Well, eventually these will get placed. It's fine. Actually, that does mean that I don't need this one, which is really good news. Because now I can have this one go out here, B230, whatever, and this one, eventually go this way, right? We don't need that underground anymore. Brilliant. Okay. So now that works deliciously. Did we get a second one? Dang it. Alright, it is what it is. Top right centrifuge stuck. Not anymore. Not anymore. Good. Good, good, good. Thank you for that. Alvin sad. Alvin is sad now. Not his fault you can't do your job. I was a chipmunk. That wasn't a squirrel. Get your species right. Dang it, Mr. Chilled Voodoo. And yes, you do have sausage fingers. I've never seen you, but I believe you right away. Let's get... Ooh. Alright, if I do just this, and... Ooh, I don't have much room, actually. Fine. Let's place that there. See, of course, the philosophy now is I would like to have... everything be surrounded by... That doesn't touch, right? No. I would like to have everything be surrounded by beacons. Instead of the old way of working. Let's get ready to get... Actually, let's place this back. Because, hello! Oh, I'm running away now! This is why we've got lasers. Perfect. Pew, pew, pew. Alright, cool. I would like to... See, I can have this one here. That fits. Of course, those arms make no sense now. Those arms make no sense whatsoever. Okay, we're going to have to redesign this entire thing to make more sense. Because this arm, of course, is supposed to be over here. And this arm's supposed to be over there. The sole reason this is supposed to be here is because of this output right there, which I don't technically need to have anymore. So I can be straight up the middle. Power is still an issue, so we will have to think about that eventually. That also means I don't need to be too wide. Yeah, I'm just going to redesign this thing because this is not going to work. Okay, hold on. We're just going to redesign the entire thing. I want to keep that, though. Or at least the idea of that. So that I know that I have that. Or I need that, rather. Because this now touches both sides, yes? So it does mean we can have this be here. And that would be the shape of it. That would be the shape of it. Now, I might just be persuaded to turn this thing around. Because the only thing that needs, apparently... Is that true, though? Yeah, let's have a look. Does anything else need iron plates? No. So, well, maybe on this side, maybe on this side. Don't speak too soon. No. So the only thing that needs iron plates are at the opposite end. Why would I do that? That does not seem prudent at all. I think I want to turn this whole thing upside down. I'm going to leave the things on the sides where they are, and then we're going to figure out, yeah, because we can... All right, perfect idea. All right, here we go. What did I just do? Oh, pfft. Oh, wait, Control-Z? Yeah, that works perfect. I like that. X, I would like to cut all of this, place it back here, and then G. Yeah. Alright, we'll figure out if this is actually going to work. I don't know. I honestly don't know. We'll figure it out. This one you don't need. We've got a lot of arms in here, which I don't like. I'm going to move this out. Oh, am I going to move it like that? Or am I going to give it its own space? This always gives me issues when trying to get belts into this from the main bus, right? Because everything wants to be right next to each other and we can't do that. Still Food says, if I really had sausage fingers, I would have been unable to write because I would have eaten them long ago. Kielbasa. Fair enough. Is sausage banned word in your chat? Not in mine. I did not ban that. The last part was uncalled for, though. Yeah, I'm always getting in trouble for this, so I'm going to go on the outside of this and leave 2 spaces so that I can have some room. When I actually need to get it from the bus, I'll have some room to work. Okay. That also means I need one on this side, because I'm definitely doing that here as well. We'll take that. Ooh, wait, where was it? It was right there. We'll flip it over. And then we'll place it right there, I suppose. Yeah. So this one would still go in there. That one would still go in there. This one... yeah, I'm just going to make it 2 arms, or 2 separate inputs. We'll go in there. I like that. I like that a lot. Huh. I think it was the fucking, sir. Oh, fucking sausage was banned by Twitch, and sausage fingers. For some reason, by the way, I don't understand that last one at all. But whatever. Whatever. So, that one feeds into that, which is perfect. This is already correct, because we know that we've already set this up correctly. So, the steel and the what is it? Copper, yeah. Steel and copper again. So these 2 feed on the same thing. Does that work? Do you need actually some red? No. Why are you taking from this one as well? That is odd to me, because this only needs the steel and the copper. Well, of course, and the pipe. So this one's not necessary. This one, same story. So you are not necessary. This one... Oh, I might have gone just with a straight line up. No, because this one was the pipes, right? Yeah. Odd. Very odd. Indeed. Let's have a quick gander. This one's the same, except this one does, in fact, have the requirement of red chips as well, which is that one. And then this one, perhaps, yes, has the requirement of gear wheels as well. Except these 2 now need the concrete that this provides. I think, therefore I am... shoot, I can't do that, can I? Because I can do that, this is fine. But how do I get it in there? Because this one also needs the concrete. Of course, this one needs it more, but that's neither here nor there. I could be maybe persuaded to go... 2 outs. Does this look weird? Let me just check this out. Do I like that? I don't like that at all, actually. But it's functional, I suppose. And evenly divides. Okay. Of course, the water can come from anywhere. I don't really care. I do realize why I've got this on the side, because that one's on the side. That is okay. Unless... Oh, no, that's not... See, here's the thing. I could get this to go outside. Have the water be there. But then how do I get rid of the water? No, 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 that's silly. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I think this is the best one. The only other thing I can think of to get that. Whee! I don't have any bullets. Jerks. The only other thing that I can think of to get, in fact, concrete to these two machines, but it won't be nice and evenly divided, is just to have one single output and go, I don't know, around the outside. I probably go around the bottom though, but we'll see. And go like that, right? Oops. Go away. Go like that. But that would, I mean, that would either favor this one or it would favor that one. Which neither is a good proposition to me, favoring one over the other, because I want both of them to be. Technically, I don't have to have centrifuges that much, right? Yeah, I don't need to have centrifuges that badly, because we've already technically built as many as we need. I need some from column A and some from column B, so this would definitely be there, like so. Yeah. That is interesting, though. Of course, we do need to then extend this as well. We'll figure that out in a moment. Should I get power here? We'll see. So I could go around the top, favoring one over the other, or I could go around the bottom, doing the same thing. But it does look nicer, though. I will say that. It does look... No, wait. This might not be the best idea I've ever had. Of course, I took that from you, chat. The not the best idea part, I mean. I've been dropping some serious filth bombs in Twitch chats, and Sausage Fingers is the one that gets blocked. Yes. What a beautiful world we live in. Mr. Chilled Voodoo, I don't know, man. I do not make these filters. Because we do want to output these ones as well at some point, right? We do need them. And we need to output this one as well. Ooh, ooh, that scared me. Alright, there you go. Actually, can I just have a little bit more lasers? Thank you. I think I want to have some power over there. Just temporarily, so I can have some protection while I'm building. I think that's not a bad idea. Oops, let's not go inside. That would be a very bad idea. Something. Lasers. Perfect. Okay. We are now protected. I do not have to be scary anymore. So, we cannot in fact do this. Well, we could if we weaved, but I kind of want to avoid that if I can. I cannot, because I've got 4 outputs here, and I've got, well, 2 outputs here. So I cannot in fact... yes, Fleek is back. I cannot in fact avoid a weave here at all. So, how do I want to do this? Well, actually, interesting. If I were to go lower or from the top, no, I think I would prefer to have the nuclear power plant go first. Yes. I'd have to have these be on the same level because I cannot abide it not looking the same. Of course, we would have to do the same over here as well, which then looks the same as that one. Very nice indeed. Okay, so output on red, output on red. Now, the downside of this, of course, is that, and we would input on blue somehow. I don't know yet. We'll have to figure this out. Is that we are putting it both on the same side. These are not coming out at great speeds, right? 3 seconds. Ooh, oh, 1 second is actually not bad. This is like 14 million seconds, right? Yeah, 8. It's about the same. You could send us to Mr. Mumbles after you've finished. He has been making so many guest appearances recently. Leave me alone. I'll mumble whenever I damn well please. Right. So... I could go down with this. See, here's what I'm wondering. Should I or should I not have the... See, I like the fact that we're all outputting onto the red one. Should I have some sort of side loading going on so that we can actually have the potential of it getting stuck be less so? Diablo, remember to check your coal near plastics. Thank you, sir. I think I'm going to keep this the way it is. Yes, we're outputting onto the quote-unquote slow belt, but I don't think I care about that. The only downside is that this one... Actually, no, we do not. Aha, I already fixed it. Never mind. Perfect. Coal near plastics, you say? Well, that's because we're side loading. It's not so much that it's emptying out. It's just that we're... Where am I? Where am I? Here I am. We're side loading, and thus this one just looks empty. Or these two, rather. Look empty, but they're really not. Yeah, they're really not. They are just side loaded and only... But they're not fast, so it doesn't really matter. This does not... These are all full, aren't they? Yeah. They're not fast, so they don't need a lot, right? Everything's stuck anyway, because everything's full. If this was to go full bore with the speed beacons there as well, with everything else going on, then yes, this would half a belt of input of coal would most assuredly not be good enough. I'm a little bit more concerned about this actually. The half a belt of uranium that we now seem to have. Oh, we're not using enough, so it's balancing it that way. Well, it balances it the correct way. That's not... I'm not going to explain this again. I've already explained it like 10 times. I don't... You know how it works. I know you do. Okay, so... I would like to output these ones, but I would like to output... Do I care? No, I do not. I would like to output these ones onto red. And these ones I do care about. So these I'll output to blue. Why would I want to do that? Because blue... Labadee-labadai. I would... Dabadee-dabadai. I would point in the other direction, go round the bend, and go into there. Because that now allows me to... Exit there, entry there. Exit there, entry there. Perfect. That's where we get the concrete in, and that's where we're going to get our products out. Perfect. This is now an official output, but I want to keep everything looking, well, semi the same, because it's not going to be exactly the same. There you go. I think I'm just going to actually just... I don't care, because we're not getting that much out. We're going to centralize eventually everything anyway, so I'm just going to centralize this right here, right now, right here. Right now. I don't need to elongate this just to make this look the same, because realistically there's nothing here, so I'm okay with that being a little bit different. Mr. Stefan, hello sir. How are you today? I hope you're feeling well. Now, I think we've already done it, with the exception of power. With the exception of power. Which kind of stinks. Which kind of stinks a lot. Now, the first power is quite easily solved, because I can take out these two, place this down. Can I force that too? Yeah. And this would still work, right? That is not a problem. We can do that for red as well. Most of this gets covered anyway. The downside, of course, is if I go, well, do I reach that? Oh, I reached that high. Oh, well, in that case, I don't really give a damn. Yeah. All I gotta do now is make sure that we get the inputs on this side correct, and we will be golden. This one's already correct. The iron needs to go into this one, which is red. We need to elongate this a little bit. So you go here, and then we go there, and then we go there. I don't know exactly where we need to go, but I'm just going to go all the way, and we'll see what we... we'll see what we need. So stone is on red in this case. So technically this would be... well, I could still feed this from the center if I have a belt over here. Which means technically I don't need this here, right? No. I want to leave it anyway because I like the way it looks. In fact, you know what? Just because it looks nice, I'm just going to fill it in. Should I have this one here as well then? It doesn't really make sense, but it does look the same. Yeah, we're going to definitely do that. Wait, am I smelting on both sides? Awesome. Perfect. Okay. So iron and stone are red, red, and red. Oh, this is already perfect. Okay, so what do you need? Well, you need the rest. Ironically, the copper and the gear wheels, which are not on red. No, no, no. They're on blue. So these need to go here. That's the only difference. That's the only thing. That's fine. Okay, perfect. I'm very happy with that. Very happy indeed. I think that's it, right? Ugh. I'm not tired. You're tired. And I'll place these ones as far as I can so that I have a nice little square there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I think... hello, what's being destroyed? Just one laser out of 1,000 that's there. That's fine. Why is the TV yawning at me? I do apologize, Mr. Abiscotti. Unless it were actually physically yawning at you, then you should run away really fast. Because that's called a mimic. And it's really scary. I'm guessing it's working as research is not is going, but not sure. Yeah, it was fine actually. What have we done? I have no idea what you're talking about. Thanks, I'm just a little tired from the running session. I like the time shift, so summertime. Whew, that was a sentence. What about you, Diablo? Mostly everything okay? That is the perfect summing up of everything that's going on. Mostly everything okay. That is correct, sir. The only thing I haven't addressed is the actual water. Yeah. Where's the closest water? If we build it right here, right now, the closest water is right there, which we also need for our nuclear power anyway. Which I've not decided yet where to build that, but seems logical to be in this area. I don't know if we can actually fit that in there. Oh, we can easily fit that in there. What are you talking about? We can even go... well, okay, that's maybe a little bit stretching it, but we could even go in here, right? Yeah, that's fine. I'd probably do something like 2 over here or something like that. Just that I can have my fuel go in as close to where I'm building it as I can. So... yeah, the water's just going in from the top. I'm okay with all of that, actually. It's working out rather well. A lot better than I'd expected, but have I forgotten anything? It feels too easy. Have I forgotten anything? Huh. Output onto red, yes. Output onto red, which is then expelled. That's fine. Concrete outputs onto blue, which goes down and then goes over and goes up and into these ones. So that's correct. I check the inputs on this side. I check the inputs on that side. We've got the iron going in separately for these two. This output goes onto red, which goes up. This output, whoops, that's the only other output we have. The blue ones all go down. I don't think I've forgotten anything. The question is why... oh, right. These need to be filtered because I am also putting iron ore on the line and I do not wish to make plates here. So that's why these are filtered. That makes sense. Okay. I think I've not forgotten anything. So let's just place this... hello, darkness, my old friend. I don't want these lasers here. Oh, I forgot one. There you go. Perfect. Let's place this down. It should line up with... Uh-oh. Dang it! This needs to be... Apparently. Let me just do a quick map sanity check if this is all going to be aligned. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is all fine. This is all just fine. Okay, perfect. Where am I? Ah, there you go. This one needs to go down one as well. And then, of course, this needs... I'll let the robots build it. I'll ghost build it in. That should be that. We just need to connect this and start the process. Connect some water here. Make sure that we actually get some nuclear power out. Because we can actually start to build these already. How many do we have? 20! Very nice. Look at the luxury there. I'm very happy. What is this? That is about... Wait, I can just tell. 1.7k. So, yeah, it's about a 10... No. A 10 to 100 ratio? Yeah, something like that. Or a 1 to... Sorry, a 1 to 100 ratio. Which is fair, because it's like 0.7, 99.3, which is nearly 1 in 100. A little less. Is it connected to the logic nets? This is Stefan. I have a question. How do you prevent that the output lines of this nuclear block do not get stuck? Eventually, we'll have a centralized mall somewhere where all of these outputs will collect and get sorted into the right boxes. We'll have wires coming from those boxes to the outputs arms here to prevent overbuilding and getting all the lines stuck. But since I don't know where the center is going to be just yet, I don't know that just yet. But yes, maybe read the whole content of the output belt and boxes to control how many of each item is created. But as soon as it's been taken off the belt, then I don't know how much is there. Does that make sense, Mr. Childu? Sorry, Mr. Nodded. It just jumped. So I wouldn't be able to control it that way. I think so. I could be wrong, but whatever. Let's make sure this is connected, because I do want to start my nuclear power process. How much? Yeah, see, because this is like 1/4 of what one nuclear power plant can actually produce. So if the second we've got the first nuclear power plant up and running, we'll never have problems with power again. And I'm actually very confident in saying that. There you go. Alright, that's the power for here. We will leave those lasers there just to protect ourselves a little bit. I will also add some lasers to the top here just to protect ourselves on this side. In this corner, something like that. Sure. That's nice and protected. We should probably move these ones out there, but we'll see. If you link to the box... Wait, Mr. Abscotty says if you link the box to the read all belts, they will sum together. This is true question. Does the belt... Wait, okay, I understand what you're saying. I have not worked with this mechanic yet, so I'm going to try it out. If I have a box here, and I put 50 arms in there, right? And I put 2 arms on the belt here. Okay? Now, I understand what you're saying. If we connect these two, and we say to this, read belt content, and hold for all belts... Oh, I should probably put a power pole down so we can actually read the damn thing. From the box, that's fine. This should say 52. Perfect. Okay. Well, that actually already answers my question. See, I want to know if I put an arm down here and I connect this to that and say read. Oh, that's a good question. Hold on. Disconnect. Do that. You are now a standard belt. If I've said read from all, does that count for this one as well, automatically? No, it does not. Interesting. Okay. Kind of makes sense, but I wanted to test it anyway. So now, Does this arm know how many there are? Enable. Control signal. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah. We want to use that as well later on. So, if I set this to read the amount of arms, and if it's bigger than... Oh, see, now it only reads 2. See, this is what I was worrying about. This is what I was worrying about. If the arms are bigger than... arms bigger than, let's say, 5, you must enable. See, it's disabled now because it can only read the 2 that's on the belt. This does not transfer its information across the belts to these arms. If you mouse over the connected to number, it shows you the circuit content. This I understand. But you can see that it only counts the belts. Right? That's what I was trying to... Your red wires aren't connected. Exactly, Mr. Stefan. That was what I was testing right now. Can I use the hypothesis I was testing was because it works this way, right? This belt connects to this box. Because both of them connect to the same spot, this arm can read both because the wires are connected. But the belt itself does not, even if you set it to read all, it does not convey the information about all to all. It just conveys the information about all to one. Which means I can't use the belts to just hook up these arms to the belts and get that information out. So, as nice as this system that you are proposing, Mr. Abiscotti, is, it would not relieve the fact that I would still have to have a wired connection to the box and then a wired connection all the way through to the arm itself to stop this from outputting if the box is full. So that's what I was testing, and I don't think that... Oh, well, I've seen that it doesn't work that way, which is okay. I don't mind that. I mean, it's intuitive enough, which is good. But yeah, if that was a thing that you could read the content of the wire all over the belt, it would probably break some things and not be okay to use game-wise, but it would have been so easy right now. But it's okay. It's okay. If you want to transfer information wirelessly, radars can be used by linking the radar to the wire. What? What? The fact that I can connect this is gas to me already. This, read, all, don't really care. Copy, paste. Wait, how do I... Okay. Let me try something else. Hold on. Let me take this away. Let me put a power pole here. Are you saying this transfers to that? But there is no interface in a radar. Hold on. No. This cannot be the way this works. This is the way it works? My brain just exploded. What? That's freaking awesome. Okay. I gotta test something here. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm confused. Hold on. Dang it. Right. So that's the I shall go the other way. That's the reach of this one. Oh, but I've got, like, radars everywhere, right? I've got... Poopy. I need to be out of reach somewhere. Whereas, can I see radar reach? No, only if I hold one in my hand. I'm purposely not looking at chat, by the way. I can't see the here either. Dang it. I can only see it here, but I've got coverage here already because of the radar that is there. If I murder this one for just a little bit, just a little... Oh, hello, you're broken. Oh, you don't need to be. Okay, that's fine. What is my reach now? Oh, dang it. Really hate that. What is my reach now? Because I've got up to there. Yeah, shit. I need to break too much. All right, I'll go... What about this one? What about here? I'll be safe here, right? I'm in map view, aren't I? Dang it! Alright. I don't want to touch anything. I'm pretty sure I understand how this works. I just want to make sure that I'm not completely insane. Well, I mean, yeah, whatever. That's now not connected to anything. Also not powered. Dang it! That doesn't work. That doesn't work. You lunatic. Okay, hold on. Let me try something else then. If I place this here. Okay, that does not have that info. Oh, wait. It does! It does have that information. Okay, so my assumption right now, and I couldn't test it properly, because I don't know where my radar reach ends and stuff. My assumption right now is that as long as you are in reach of the previous radar or part of the same network of radars, that information will get transferred. Or is it not even connected? Yeah, now you have to paint the room. Who says I don't like it this way? 2.0 feature. Ah, good, good, good. I hate it when my nose whistles. Yes, Mr. Abscotty, please wipe down your screen with all the brain matter that is now on your TV. It works on the entire surface, as Mr. Nodded. I have to test this. I have to test this. I'm going to go here. I don't think I have a radar here, or at least not one that's actually connected to the other side. Right? Oh, most assuredly not. But I do have power here. So, if I place this radar here, I place this one here, I place this one there, does it? It does! It doesn't even have to be connected. Wait, isn't that going to throw a monkey wrench into... So, you'd have to be very careful as to what you put onto a radar signal. Because you can't just go willy-nilly put everything onto a radar signal, because it will be transmitted. Hey, hello. I think something lost... Oh my god, that's a lot of them. That is really a lot of them. Wow. That was a big group. Oh, that one's still got power, actually. Very nice. That was a lot of them. Interesting. Wait, do I not have... Okay, that was weird. Wait, why can I not build... Go away! Okay. Nope. It still doesn't allow me to... My god, I'm an idiot. Anyway. I didn't even realize. I honestly just didn't realize I was not holding any lasers in my hand. Question. Do I still have lasers in any box? Anywhere? No. I'm in trouble deep. Well, poop. We're going to have to fix that sooner rather than later. I also don't think I have bullets, right? What were they called again? Shells. Right. Nope. No shells anywhere whatsoever. Dang it. Okay, well, where's my stuff at? Oh, it's here. No shells, no lasers, eh? Did I not reconstitute that laser machine somewhere? I thought I did. Did I forget to do so? What is you doing here? No. Well, that's terrible. Okay, well, I gotta fix this first. So this should be actually uranium drop-off. So please rename this to uranium. Oh, drop-off. Sorry. Uranium drop-off. Okay. You, sir, need to go here. Now. Until you are empty. Hang on. You, sir, are going to be named LTN. Nope. You're not supposed to be used just yet. Because these had the same name, it got... I don't know how it got confused, though. That's very odd. It shouldn't have. Because the intermittent should be right there. Wait, what is going on here? So that's going to the right one now. It didn't have a temporary station. Why did it not have a temporary station? This one has one. This one's empty. I want to see this empty out. Oh, and now it does do that. So, what the hell? Oh, it just did something else. Never mind. You know what? It's fixed. It's fine. We're ignoring it. Perfect. Okay, what were we doing again? Temporary stations vanish from the schedule once they've been passed. Yes, I realize that, and you're absolutely correct about that. But if there were temporary stations, which would have been pointed right here, I believe, because they go right up to the actual station, right? So they can't miss. How then does it go from here to the next quote-unquote station being that one? Isn't that odd? I think that's very odd. Oh well, it is what it is. Mission combinators? Poopy. Yeah, that doesn't... Oh, but that's for something else. We haven't even gotten a coal train up and running yet, so that really doesn't matter. That doesn't do anything, which is good, because that means that these filters were not set, and therefore this was not actually emptying out. So I'm happy about that. Do I have enough stuff with me to actually... Well, barely, but I suppose we can do... Wait, did I not do these ones as well, or did I? Is this real? It is real. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, what am I waiting for? What do I... No, these are arithmetic ones. I built the wrong ones. Dang it. There were lasers in the third row of storage boxes. Mr. Nodded. Are you... Did you just go back and pause this? And how did you know? I looked at it like 14 seconds. Lasers... Where? There are lasers in the third row of the storage boxes. 1, 2, 3. There are... Wait, how am I not... Oh, right. For storage, I need to go like this. I keep forgetting that I can't search on the map for boxes. I can only search for production. And if I go like this... Well, now we see we've got 72, actually. Very nice. And where is it? Right there. Perfect. Do we have them anywhere else? No, we do not. Good. Well, oh, right. It centers a little bit weird, but if you click on that... Does it actually center on that if I go like this? No, it does not. Okay, if I right-click? No. Dang it. Okay, well, you'll always have to zoom out a little bit. That's fine. But yes, thank you for that, sir. Well spotted, by the way. Holy moly. Wait. If I'm here, let's just look for bullets now. If I have some left... I do. I've got 2 of them, because I want to blow up that other area that's right in between us. That probably sent that big load of biters against us. No, there's nothing. Uh-oh. It's fine. Our lasers held. I am okay. See, this is what I want to get rid of, and I want to get rid of it soon, because these are dangerous. First things first, however, we need to protect ourselves a little bit better than what we are doing now. So that's that step right there. Now, where did I leave my... Why do I only have like 2 bullets? Dang it. Oh, wait. Is this set to auto? Oop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, wait. I think... Am I using this one? No. There was one... Wasn't there one like in here? Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, you're dead already. This one. We're not using this one. And it has bullets inside. Okay, it's only 5. But still. Wait. It was shooting at something? I gotta hurry up, because these boys are going nuts. Alright, was I filling this one? No. Which one was I filling now? I've completely forgotten where I was. That one, right? But we've got that one as well. Oh, they're already running. They're already running. We are dead. Well, we're not, but that's neither here nor there. I would like to blow up... These two. Let's see what happens. Are we okay? There might not be enough lasers though. Oh boy. Yeah, they already destroyed quite a few. Well, we won. We survived. What did I shoot at? This one? Let's put one in here just to thin out the herd a little bit. Good, good, good. I'll go and shoot there. Please hit. Got one. Let's shoot there. Really? That should be enough. 1, 2. Perfect. Where's my second bullet? Right, I just need to make bullets right now. I desperately need to make bullets right now. Why are you wasting... Oh, you're right. You're right. I shouldn't have wasted those bullets. You're right. You're right. Okay, hold on. I'm going here. We are going back in time. Because I... Oh, Pope, I built too much. Wait, did I not save it in here? Please tell me I said... Yes, I did. See, I'm a smart boy. Alright. What was the other one I saved, by the way? Nothing of use. Perfect. See, this one is the one I need to build right now, right here, right now, somewhere around here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I want this... obviously, I don't want this to be a permanent fixture because it doesn't look right. But I do want this to build something right now. So I'm just going to place this right here. Like so. Yeah, like so. Well... Let the robots build this. That's fine, actually. I don't really mind that. And I just need to make sure that I connect everything. So this is obviously the stone, which I will connect right now. Nope, with blue. I don't have a lot of blue. Can I, like, line this up? It's not even close to being lined up, is it? Okay, we'll use the lower one. What? Oh, I just... I faked this a little bit. That's fine. I meant to do that. You are third one, so technically you are fourth one, and then you are the first one again? Yeah, I'm just gonna say that's correct. Because... 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and that's almost correct, because I still need to do that. Oops. I'll let the robots decide. Meanwhile, I'll just connect the rest, if I have enough. I don't know. And I don't care that this is built in yellow either. I just need to have bullets, and I need to have a lot of them, and I need to have them fast. These ones go here. Power goes there. Power goes there. Machines have already been placed. Arms have already been placed. Boxes probably will never get placed. All the undergrounds are getting placed. That's all good. All of this is working deliciously. I just need to figure out what the hell did I input here. So, steel, plastics, and... Oh, no! Oh, no. Well, you keep ignoring the advice to sort defenses out until it's nearly too late. And it's not too late. We're not even close to being too late. Why do I not have power? Oh, because that one's not placed. There you go. All right, give me some of those, please. What was supposed to go in here? Nothing? I can't believe that. Hold on. Oh, iron... Oh, iron ore. Well, you know what? We needed iron ore on the line anyway. We've got a line for it right here. So now's the time to actually make this thing, yeah? I would like this to be here. Let the robots do their thing. Do not care. Yoop, and there we go. Let the robots take care of everything. Oh, that's a little bit... Well, I'm going to have to go this far anyway, so who cares? Then we'll take a little side trip here. That's going to be too far. That's fine. Oop, oop. There we go. And then that connects to that. I don't really... Okay, I care a little bit about that. Perfect. Okay, that's actually perfect. Okay, so that works out. So I do need to sideload that though. So there we go, sideloaded. Perfect. Why do I not get any undergrounds? Is that just slow or is it what? It is inside of the area, is it not? This is not that. We've got 200 of them. I just don't think I have the robots. Where is this? Outside line? Don't care. Yeah, all of it's getting placed. Okay, perfect. This one's going to output the bullets there. That's fine. This one needs what? Steel and plastics. Both coming in. Ooh, this is a double weave going on. Okay, what do you need? Right, the chemical shit. Stuff. I said stuff. Radars are being built there. That's fine. That does not need radars, but that does. What do you need? You've already... Water. Water I'll take care of in a moment, because I think I have that. I don't even have that close by. Dang it. Why did I build this here? Already regretting it. Do I need more of these? I don't think so. I've got like 11, so I can in fact just ignore this. Yeah, I am going to ignore this. And then we get the same setup again, yeah? So, why do we need this then? Because I think we only need concrete for this, yeah? So, poop. None of this is needed. I may have looked into that sooner than that, but it is what it is. Which also means I do not technically need to be this... Ooh. Very nice, thank you. I mean, I'm going to have that there anyway. A little bit of extra concrete never hurt anyone, so that's going to be mine. Very nice, and we can take all of that away because the concrete is only needed. And that also saves me the water problem. Perfect. Allotment's going fine. Oh. Sorry. Ah, Mr. Chillvoodoo asked. Mr. Wojbave, I don't like your stream. Well, thank you. It's an honest opinion. Thank you very much. I happen to like it a lot, actually. But don't let that deter you from leaving. That's perfectly fine and acceptable to do. See you maybe a different time when I'm streaming something else that you might like. I don't know. I think I'm just going to go like this, actually, because I can. And then we'll do not this, because this is absolutely silly, of course. So we'll take this away. And then we'll do that, because it's, you know, slightly less silly. Of course, I do need power on the other side as well, so I'll do that. And then we can take away all of this, because this is no longer necessary. Very nice. Very nice. All of this stuff I will recycle eventually, of course. Constructive critique for once. Well, everyone's allowed their opinion. I'm absolutely okay with that. And I realize that not everyone's going to like what I do and how I do it. And that's absolutely fine. In fact, I prefer it that way. Now that we've got this, should we not maybe... Oh, hello. Oh, bugger. Well, do I have more lasers? I have a few more lasers. These groups are getting bigger and bigger, which is annoying. Well, that's why we're building bullets. Now that I've got this, should I maybe place this in a little bit more of a convenient spot? Like in the actual mall? I mean, we've straightened it out anyway. Yeah, I mean, why not? Right? Long boy, long boy, long boy, long boy, short boy. So, how many ingredients do we actually need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's not 4. 3 still. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Dang it. We can't do without. That's unfortunate. I think you should produce more lasers. Yes, that too. But we want to have... Mr. Unknown Adventure is waiting for you. He is. You are absolutely right. Did he say anything? I don't think he did. But you are absolutely right, sir. You are absolutely right. I've been spotted waiting. Oh, that's how he did it. I believe Mr. Wojbaj left already left anyway. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. You cannot hide from the mods. All right, well, I'm just going to gently destroy this again. And I'm going to be here. Right, I thought I was in map mode. Do I want to have bullets and everything here already? Is that the next thing I want to build? Yeah, that is kind of the next thing I want to build. So, if that's the next thing I want to build, let's build it over here. So we can maybe, perhaps, by chance, get to a point where I can make it properly, right? Where I can have... Oh, God. We are going to have to redo this. I do like the fact that we've got this, and I do want to have the chemicals on the other side feeding into that. We will definitely be building this next, because we do want to... we might just combine this with lasers as well. Just have this and lasers and the artillery turrets, thank you, in the same general area as one giant military setup. We'll see. Alright. That is that for today, because I do have somebody waiting. We're going to, next time we are going to build ourselves a military output, right? Something that gives us shells, artillery units, and maybe lasers, if I can wiggle it in such a way that it makes sense and it doesn't become like a long strip like that, right? It needs to be somewhat similar to the rest. It doesn't need to be exactly, but it doesn't need to be twice as long either. Otherwise, I'll just make 2 sets. But that's going to be it for now. Which leaves me with only one thing left to say, and that is to say thank you to my patrons for sponsoring this channel. It helps, it motivates. Thank you very much. And to anyone else, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you have any suggestions or ideas. My name is Diablo, and I'll see you next time.